Hey everybody, it's Emily. Welcome back to the homestead. Today we are going to try to put what I tilled into rows and plant some tomatoes and peppers. So I'm thinking I'm going to make the rows the same size, but the pathways thinner. These first three pathways got a 3-foot row, a 3-foot pathway, 3-foot row, 3-foot pathway, and so on. And really, for what I have planted with in these rows, I could have made much shorter much thinner pathways. With me wanting to put in tomatoes, those are actually going to come into the walkways a little bit with my experience, so making thinner pathways may not be the best idea, but I want to try to get as much stuff planted as I can, so I guess I will deal with more of a jungle if I have to in those few rows. So I'm going to get everything marked out with some twine to see how many rows I can get, and then I'll start moving the soil. Well, making the pathways thinner didn't really make much of a difference. I still ended up with only 2 rows and two pathways. I guess now I've got space on the end, kind of a 3rd pathway. But 2 growing rows, so hopefully I'll be able to get everything I like to get in those 2 rows. So here we go. going to call it quits for tonight, and tomorrow we're going to get a whole bunch of stuff planted. Tonight we are going to plant some stuff. Peppers, tomatoes, maybe some cucumber seeds. We'll see how far we get because, yes, it is night. It's after 8 p.m. It got over 90 degrees today, which is the hottest it's been so far. I've got my little wagon here, and we're going to put the plant starts in there and take them over to the garden. And really, they're quite embarrassing. I mean, they're so tiny. I've never had such puny plant starts before in my life, but you know, you have a bad year sometimes, I guess. And this was completely new growing conditions for me, new seed starting area. So hopefully next year will be better, and hopefully these will still actually grow and give us some fruit. Here you can see how utterly tiny these starts are. The peppers, there's some marigolds, the tomatoes, some okra. If I'd known it was going to take me this long to get the tomatoes in the ground, I would have up potted them, but I kept telling myself that, you know, oh, it'll just be a few more days, and it ended up being weeks and weeks. So now here we are. Here are some better, much better starts that I bought from a plant sale at my kids' school. These are all bell peppers. A lot of my bell peppers died. And really the ones I have are just so puny. I'm so disappointed, but it is what it is. We've got Roma tomatoes. Planted 5 of those. Planted 5 San Marzano. 3 Black Russian. 3 tomato. 2 tomatoes. 2 Aunt Molly's German green. 2 big pink, 3 great white, kind of 2, kind of 3 blueberry tomatoes. Both of these look just so pathetic. I put both of them in there, and I'll pick one if they start growing. And 2 pineapple tomatoes. This is where I planted some brassicas, cauliflower, broccoli, cabbage, and a lot of them got eaten almost immediately by pests. There's a few still around, but I planted some California Wonder Bell peppers in here amongst them. And then over here at the end here is another California Wonder. Then these ones from the plant sale are Lady Bells. And then a couple more California Wonders. Then these are Shishitos between the two cell packs. And then these are early jalapenos. It's finally a somewhat comfortable temperature outside, but it's also 9:30 p.m. and I got maybe half an hour of daylight left. I'm not really sure, just kind of guessing. I would love to plant some seeds of some different things, but I think I better just water what I've put in and call it a night. So thank you for hanging out with me today and the kids today and yesterday while we got these garden beds formed and the trellises up and got my puny, pathetic, embarrassing tomato and pepper plants in the ground. Please God, let me get some fruit from these. That would be nice. At least, a few tomatoes, if nothing else, or pepper plants big enough that I can overwinter. We'll see. This just may not be my year for gardening, but God apparently has other plans because I found lots of forage stuff around the property. There's lots of wild raspberry bushes, wild blueberry bushes. There's some berry trees like black cherry and black hawthorn that both have edible berries. And lots of medicinal herbs around. So I've also found oyster mushrooms, and we found a few morels. So there's stuff around that we're getting to harvest and getting to put up and enjoy. But we will see what the vegetable garden brings us this year. I'm not expecting a whole lot, but it would be great if there was a little bit. Anyway, thank you for hanging out with us the last couple days, and we can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye!